So this was in the news earlier on this week. Womb transplants will soon allow transgender women to become pregnant. How do you feel about that?
Excuse me?
I'll say it again. Womb transplants will soon allow transgender women to become pregnant.
Now, I guess the question is, first of all, where are you getting the wombs?
Mm.
And I feel like I can answer that question. You're getting it from the kids that you're convincing to give up their wombs because they want to change gender.
Yeah. So when you have gender reassignment surgery, say I'm a female going to male, they take out the womb as well.
I don't know if they do that, but I imagine they can.
Yeah, and then they're giving the womb
Because the thing
to
is, you're not going to ask someone who's older to give their womb because
worth it.
it's not going to work in the same way. You'd want a younger one that can produce the eggs and can do
Oh
all of that
my
stuff
god.
and it's not going through menopause, say. So where else are you going to get it? You're going to get it from the younger kids who want to transition to men
Nah.
or male or whatever.
So I'm a man. I get a womb from, let's assume, a donor, a willing donor. Not going to go down that one, but I get a womb from a willing donor, and I get pregnant. How does the baby survive in the womb? Because my body is not female. Like, surely taking artificial hormones isn't going to be enough to sustain a life inside of a womb that isn't yours. And even so, you obviously can't breastfeed because you don't have memories. So, like, is that not like child abuse?
I really don't have an answer.
Do you
It
know what I
seems
mean?
that
Though, like
way.
that is surely to any sane thinking person,
I feel like
at least above everything else, that's child
I
abuse.
feel like dogs are taking it too far. I feel like you're taking it too far. Like go figure out cancer or something. Honestly, stop trying to take people's rooms to give them to other people. It just stop it. Just stop it. There's no need. There's so many other things you could be doing with your expertise. So many other things you could be doing with your expertise.
I'm just intrigued. Like, how would you even pull that off?
That's what I mean. Like,
Because like the space, like you couldn't put a womb inside me, surely. Like, where would it go? And like, if you got pregnant, it'd be a mess, surely.
but that's the industry because if it's a mess, then they have a customer for life.
Yeah,
It's like when you get a boob job. I didn't know this, but I thought, oh, you get a boob job, that's it. You've got boobs.
you got
You've got
boobs.
boobs.
Hopefully, you had boobs before that, but there are people that don't have boobs getting boobs these days too.
Exactly, you've got boobs.
Science, bitch.
So I thought, cool, you've got boobs for the rest of your life now. But actually, you've got to go back for maintenance a million
Mm.
times.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they've
yeah.
got not just the customer one time.
For life.
And it's the same with fillers. It's the same with Botox. It's the same with any of these
Same for
industries.
veneers. Getting your
Veneers,
teeth
yes.
done.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that. It's the same with any of these new industries that are coming out because they're not looking for a one-time customer. They're looking
Mm-mm.
for a customer for life.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I think with the trans sending over the womb, what's it called, womb transplant, that's a customer for life.
Like, how amazing is this surgical procedure? You're a woman, you get ovarian cysts or suffer from PCOS or something like that. You can't have kids. So this other woman that, let's say, this isn't the amazing part, but tragically has passed away, but has signed up to have her womb donated to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You get notified of this, and they transfer this woman's womb to you, so you can have a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You with this, you're taking over something that could potentially happen for a woman that something like that has happened to give to a biological man that cannot be a mother.
Patriarchy is right.
Yo, what the
And
fuck?
also, what's crazy about this? What's crazy about this is that when you have like a kidney transplant
Mm.
or a liver transplant or a heart transplant, there is no guarantee that your body
They
will
won't
take it.
accept it. Yeah, yeah. You've got to take medication that destroys your immune system
It
because usually what happens is your white blood cells will attack the organ.
because yeah, because they don't recognize
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. And you have to do that for years sometimes.
So, what's going to happen when you put a womb into a man?
The body's gonna obviously be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, imagine how many hormones you're gonna have to pump into that person to trick the body into thinking that that womb is something that it should have. And you're telling me that's gonna foster a healthy child? Of course, it's not.
I would love to know who has got the patent Who owns the company that is pushing, or not pushing, but is like the owner of these hormone drugs?
GlaxoSmith, Pfizer, Moderna. I'm just
Oh,
taking guesses.
shock.
Just a guess. Maybe
Just
one of those three.
so yeah, it's interesting
Hmm.
because womb transplant or not, you're not gonna be a woman. I'm sorry.
It's not even. It's not even a.
And
It's not
also,
even a. It's not even a debate of are you a woman or not. It's like, is this morally the right thing to be doing
no.
for the child? Forget about the arguments of let me, I want to be.
If a
I'm a woman.
child can even be made,
Like if you can conceive a child from doing this, is that morally correct to do that?
that's what I'm saying. I think doctors are playing God out here.
They're
It's
playing
just
something.
just go do something
God
else.
doesn't act in these ways. This is this is the opposite of God. I ain't gonna say his name on the podcast. It's true. It's actually true.
Heard he's friends with Doja Cat though.